Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video. Today it is time again for PSGL, and as you can see it's raining in qualifying, at least for now, and the predictions are that it will dry up at the end of this qualifying session, so we'll see. I still wanted to do some laps just to get in the rhythm. So here we're doing our first lap on intermediates, and then we went back into the pits, and now you can see the lap delta of the tires, and I think we have 5 minutes remaining here, and the slicks are 8.5 seconds slower. They are getting quicker, but they're still 8.5 seconds slower. So in my prediction, the intermediates will be quicker anyway, and with 4 minutes to go the slicks were still 6 seconds slower. So now I decided to do a lap on the intermediates, and as you can see there is quite some grip. So for now I think we are on the right strategy. So in the S section, of course, because of the wet weather, it's a bit harder to see the apexes. Now doing a purple sector 1 as everyone else is in the pits. They are gonna go for the softs, I believe, and do a lap on those tires. And now trying to get a good exit going up this long straight. And I also didn't know if it was better to do a lap now or the next lap, as it was drying up, but I felt like that normally intermediates will overheat as the track gets drier and drier. So I thought this is the optimum time to do this lap time, as we're doing a purple middle sector. And now this left-hander third gear, fourth exit, and then this right-hander can be tricky. And as you can see, we get a massive snap oversteer there. We had to correct. Probably lost quite some tenths there. And now trying to finish the lap nicely. And we're gonna cross the line, and it will be pole position for now. But now we're gonna wait for the other drivers to finish the lap, somewhere on soft, somewhere on inters, and as you can see on their dashboard on the steering wheel, everyone is green on our tires, so that means they will all improve on my time. So that's not a deal. And as the track is sort of dry now, the intermediates are also getting quicker than the soft tires. I'm not sure if that's really realistic, but it is what it is. For now we're on P3, and now everyone is finishing the lap. We're P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, and we're dropping down really quick all the way down to P16. So that's not a deal. We simply made a mistake going on the wrong tires at the wrong time. So we're gonna be starting this race in P16, and yeah, let's get into the race. Here we are then, and as you can see at the top, the indicators show that it will be dry in the first couple of laps, and then it will be rainy conditions, and then at the end it will dry up again. So we're gonna start on the mediums, as we expect to pit early to the rain tires. We're starting at P16, and away we go, trying to get a good start here, and our start is alright. And Jack West already moved to the inside, and we're actually stuck here. We can't really go anywhere as cars ahead having a bit of contact, and that slows us down. For now P17, we have a car up the inside, but we managed to get ahead of him. And now looking to not get any damage, as Christoph is there at the outside of us. And to be fair, quite a good move from him, as there is a virtual safety car, as someone spun there, an AlphaTauri. And then at the end of lap 1, virtual safety car is ending, and Jack West had damage. He went into the pits and retired straight away, as you can see. So we can go racing again. P16 still. We lost positions but also gained because people crashed out. And now in lap 2, cars up ahead are having a hard time, and as you can see, they're going they're going with each other into the wall, and even Primoz lost his tire there. So that's up to P14 for us. And for now, we haven't really done anything, and we gained quite some positions by just keeping the car on track. And there, now Norbert is right behind us, and he's sending it down the inside there, so we give him the space there. And we managed to stay ahead of him. Now in lap 4, I think Christoph ahead is going for a move on Iker Buena. And then did it, but he tapped the car ahead of him, the McLaren. So we're trying to get past as well, but we cannot do it now. And it's raining as well at this point, as you can see. So it's actually important to get past as soon as possible, as dirty air has more effect when it's raining, at least when you're driving on intermediates or wets. So we're gonna try to get past here. Looking back at it, don't know if this was the best option to go for a move here, as we now have to drain all our battery to stay ahead of him. But I wasn't sure for how long we would stay out, and if we would pit this lap already or maybe next lap. At least up to P13. We have to close a small gap to the cars up ahead, and we're already losing a bit of grip, but it's still fine for now. Tires are still up to temperature, so I was thinking at this point we have to stay out, but I forgot that the intermediate tires are basically the best tires in this game. When it's dry or when it's full wet, the intermediates will always work, to be honest. So I think also in the next 10 seconds DRS will be disabled, as you can see. So if we would have gone into the pits that lap, that would gain us a lot of positions, but now we definitely have to go. We have to double stack as our teammate is ahead of us, but if we would stay out we would probably lose around 3 extra seconds. So this was definitely the play to go this lap then. But now we are losing quite some time here in the pits. Getting held up slightly, even behind Norbert again, who was driving behind us. So we're almost lost at this point. I think Danny in P17 has retired and Iker Buena had damage. So yeah, not at you. Matthew Alder, who is now driving behind us, he stayed out the previous lap. He stayed out when we pitted and went into the pits previous lap. So we got past him, and now in lap 9 gonna try to get past Norbert. He's also not really defending it, and has a penalty. So I was happy that he just let me go here. And now up to P13 we go. As we get our first warning in lap 10. You have to watch out, it's quite easy to get penalties around this track. And now Christoph dives into the pits in lap 16. And I also think like in lap 11 or 12 it was already dry. But the inters still felt alright. As you can see, cars up ahead spun around, and that was Will Lewis. And I think the other one was Max Wiesel. And that's actually our championship rival. Currently we are P5 in the standings, and Max Wiesel is 4 points ahead of us. And now up ahead, that was Joost Noordijk in the Haas, who made a mistake there, and Floris almost got past him, but he dives into the pits now for dry tires, but it was not working for Christoph. But then in lap 20 our engineer is telling us that Floris is gaining time at this point, so we have to go into the pits this lap. But the thing is, up ahead our teammate, if he's gonna pit as well, we're gonna lose a lot of time, because either we have to stay out and lose around 2 seconds, or do a double stack and lose around 5 seconds. So I was thinking, what should I do now? But look at the cars up ahead. The corners to the right, but they're coming to the left. And that basically helped us so much. So we can go into the pits now. And do not have to worry about a double stack. So this is actually perfect. And I think the train we were in was for P5. So if you can get ahead of everyone, we can still get some good amount of points here. But now in the first corner, look at that. We're almost going in a straight line. Cold tires on a wet track, cold dry tires on a wet track is not the best combination. But in the middle sector and sector 3, our tires were getting up to temperature, and now we're gaining quite some time. And there were 2 cars ahead of us who still had to make their pit stop, who were Andre Terbukin and Carter Lunde, and we got past Andre, but we're behind Carter, but he is on cold tires and he has a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So for now we are driving in a net P5, but we have to watch out for the cars behind. With Joost, and cars further behind are on a fresher set of tires. So we are getting really close now, and I want to get past as soon as possible. So we're gonna try to line it up here, but we're getting hit from behind by Joost. A slight tap, but that definitely cost us some time there. And now we're getting past Carter Lundy, and Joost is gonna follow as well. He's looking at the inside, but he stays behind us. But he actually missed his braking point. And Carter Lundy is behind us again. And he got a penalty. Not sure if he can remove that. But at least Carter is between us for now, and Carter probably cannot remove his penalty, but you never know. At least he's getting really close to us, and he's sending it down the inside there. And I was actually surprised why he would do that when he can also easily get past on a straight with DRS. But it was alright. I actually hoped him to do this so I can save my battery and just go easy on the tires and try to get past him at the end of the race, just to make sure if he can get his penalty removed, we are still finishing ahead of him. But now cars behind had an incident there, and Joost got spun around because of two cars were battling, which is unfortunate for him. But now we, Carter and me, are having a gap to the cars behind, so that's really nice for us. It gives us some more breathing space, but we're still gonna try to get past. We are low on ERS, and that's mainly because Carter was blasting his ERS to gain as much time as possible because of his 5 seconds, which is the best thing to do, of course. But yeah, we're still gonna try to make a move here, so we are using our ERS to get close, trying to get a good exit here. And I actually didn't expect him to defend, but he did. So then I wasn't too sure if that penalty is valid from him. So because why would you defend if you have a 5-second penalty which is valid? And he's so getting really close here now. Still gonna try to stay ahead of him. He's now 2 tenths behind, but still sends us down the inside. We give him the space there, and we just about stay in front of him. Now having the inside for the next corner. He's trying to do a sort of switchback, but we are keeping this corner really tight. And now only 1 corner to go, and this should be a P5. So at the end, from P16 to P5, and we even were in P17 or P18. And to be honest, we only drove past Norbert, which was a sort of overtake, and we overtook Carter in the last lap. Anything else was just keeping the car on track, don't get any damage or any incidents, and that's what gave us a P5 at the end. So that was also a good lesson. Just keep your car on track, and you will probably get a good result. So yeah, that's it. We are now P4 in the standings with 2 points ahead of Max Wiesel. We are not able to get P3 in the standings, and we are also not. We can also go lower than P5. So next week it will be Britain. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys next time. Ciao.